All right, welcome back everybody. This is XL Tactical, and in today's installment, we're going to be covering some PCCs, pistol caliber carbines. Yes, you've asked for it. We've talked about it on the channel. We've had different ones on here, and today we're just kind of going to go through some of the pros and cons of each of the ones that we have here. We're going to have 4 different ones that we're going to be talking about, and I'll tell you a little bit about them. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Click on notifications so you can stay up to date when videos like this are released. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So PCCs, right? What are they? Well, here for reference, I have the SIG P320 RXP. It's a Wilson Combat grip module with a Romeo 1 Pro and Olight PL Mini Valkyrie weapons light. It's a great piece. This usually goes on my side, my bedstand, whatever it is. So that's just my regular firearm. So when you get into pistol caliber carbines, these are carbines that would run similar, but I would say a little less powerful. And the bigger part of it is just more points of contact for yourself. Stability of a shooting platform gets you a little bit more accurate, away from your body, right? And when you're shooting a regular firearm, you're holding it down, you usually just have the 2 points of contact, your dominant hand and your support hand. So on the pistol caliber carbine, you're normally gonna have 3 points of contact. All right, so first off here is we have our Glock 19 Gen 4. It is safe. All the weapons here have been cleared. They are safe to being handled. No ammunition nearby. So the Glock 19 Gen 4, how does this make it a PCC? Well, what we have here equipped is we have the Recovery 2020 tactical brace on there, and it stabilizes this platform for shooting. Now, it has more control over the firearm. So let's say you did not want to use this particular firearm with the brace the way it's intended to be. Again, you can deploy it and now briefly put it on your cheek or on your shoulder, again, using the brace properly, and now you have 3 points of contact. There is an adapter you put on here that would allow you to hold on another mag. Consider it like an angled grip where you have it there. You can load your firearm. And I'll tell you this, regardless of how you look at it, it's a little gimmicky, but with the red dot, it's away from your face. You have good stability. You have 1 point of contact, 2 points of contact, and 3 points of contact. You tuck it in, and you're all those points of contact are helping you bring down that recoil. So pluses on here, I'll tell you, is concealability. The fact that it's able to be adapted to various firearms, Glock 19, Glock 17, all the full frame Glocks that's available, and now they started making some for the slim frame. So it's a nice added piece. If you don't want to get a complete different platform, you can just put this on your firearm and it makes it into a different platform, technically. But it is really nice. The cons about it, it's a little awkward shooting. It's a little close, without you adding more pieces to it. It just seems like, it doesn't have that right feel to it. I mean, it's okay. It's just, there's a lot of closeness. And you're going to see a little bit from the other platforms. That's a little bit of the cons to it. The price is excellent. $100 to change your firearm like that. So that's really, really nice. So there are some pluses to it. It's very good, very well made. It's available. And it's just fun fact. Fun factor is really nice. Let's move on to the next one. Next piece up here, you guys have seen this before. And again, if you haven't seen these, click on the cards up here. This will take you directly to the Foxtrot mic review. It's a great little review. Don't forget to take it out. But this is my FM9 Foxtrot AR9, if you want to call it. This is the 5-inch barrel. It does take Glock mags, which is really nice. And it's a full package. So again, going with the points of contact, this is so small, sleek, easy to acquire, great dot. So excellent firearm. The fact that it does take Glock magazines allows me to use some of the other mags that I have for different weapons. Like you said, like you saw, I have the Glock 19, so those mags work in here. So I can put in the 15 round, 17 round, 27 round, 33 round, whatever I can put on there, it's on there. It's really nice. Can't get enough about this. There's some pros and there's some cons for this as well. So pros, I get to have all these accessories. Another pro from it follows the AR-15 platform. So for the most part, any components that I want to use from the AR-15, triggers, all that different stuff can pretty much be switched out. M-LOK is really nice. The fact that it's small, it's not heavy, very lightweight, so it's really sleek. I like all those things from it. Recoil, it is blowback design. I love it. It is, since it is blowback, you can feel it a little bit more. Some people say that it's a little bit more violent than the AR-15. I don't know that I would agree, but it is what it is. Every shooter feels it a little bit different. I like the fact that it has a pick rail all the way across. Those are pros. Cons to it, not too many mag wells fit for it. I think the Sylvan Arms one does. That's a little con to it. I like the mag release, which is nice, but I really wanted to do an ambi bolt and bolt release, and I tried to do the bad lever and it didn't work. So I do think that there are some, but I think there's more that you have to change this out versus just adding a regular control on it. So that's a little bit of a con for me. So another con that I didn't like about it was the grip. I changed the A2 grip to a Reptilia CQB grip on it, which makes it smaller, fits in my hand real well, which was excellent. I like that part now more to it. I didn't like it before. The only other con that I would kind of say to this would be ammo selection. But again, I think that's, for whatever manufacturer, they know what the reason is for it. I would not like to put something in there that would damage myself or the firearm. But there are certain ammo that this particular gun does not like, or they tell you not to shoot it because it'll either void the warranty or it can have a catastrophic failure, which that's kind of weird. As far as 9mm, unless you're shooting some different type of ammo, I mean, realistically, you should be able to shoot any of this stuff, whether it be steel, aluminum, synthetic, all that stuff. I mean, guns should be intended to be used on that. That is a bit of a con, but overall, I think it has a lot more pros than cons. But this is an excellent little platform, and I love shooting it. Again, this is the FM9 made by Foxtrot mic. As we move on further into the whole PCC, then we have this little beauty. A little different from what you're used to seeing, but you've seen this before on the channel. I've done the regular review and the 1,000 round review on this. We're way past 1,000 rounds now, but this is the Palmetto State AKV. It's an AK in a 9mm variant. It's excellent. Great shooting platform. I'm not gonna do it justice in this little bit of time, but it has that AK look to it. It has great feel when you're working with this. It is very nice and fun to shoot with. It does have a bolt catch, which is pretty different for that. And the bolt catch is right here. You can release your mags from here as well. So that's really nice. That's sending the bolt home. You can put the safety selector on there as well. And it's an excellent shooter. I'm not gonna get into too much of which is better at shooting, because I have made a video on that before. But this platform overall is, there's not much bad things that I can say. Now, let me talk to you about the pros and the cons. Pros, accuracy. This thing out of the box, I've had to do barely anything to it. When I put an optic, and I've gone through 3 different optics on this, it's just straight shooting. Just using the regular irons, you're shooting excellent with any kind of ammo on it. It was really good. It's well made. It's stamped. Really nice. Again, pros is if you wanted to change this up and make it your own and make it look like a more AK feel. If you want to put wood furniture, you can do that. It's really nice. It has no. It kind of has like a buffer spring. Works like an AK, but not 100% like an AK. The other good part about it, again, you have M-lock rails on there, which you can put it. I have another sling here that you can that I can tell you that you can put on there. This does work with CZ mags, which is a pro, so you can use the CZ mags, or you can use the PSA proprietary mags, which are excellent. They come in different colors: smoke, clear, black, gray, FTE. They have a banana looking one. A bunch of different ones. That's a pro too, because the price of those can range anywhere between like 13. I've seen them as low as 13 to about an average of about 16 bucks. The CZ mags are a little bit higher in price, but if you wanted to do 33 round mags, 20 round mags, or 10 round mags, you can do those if you're using the CZ. The PSA ones come with 35 rounds. Great build on those mags, so that's really nice. It isn't ambidextrous, so that's maybe a con. I don't know that it isn't, but whatever. I like that. Again, you can put different positions. That's a pro. You can change the muzzles. That's a pro. I really like that, and it's really secure, easy. You don't have to put like a pressure washer on there. It has the regular pin retention on there. Now the con, it is a little heavier. It is front heavy. I do find that I find a little bit exhaustion shooting over a period of time. I do feel the recoil on this is a little bit more than the other PCCs that are on the table. So that's kind of a con. And then the one thing that this particular firearm does not shoot that great is hollow points. I've shot certain hollow points through it and it's okay. But it's not the best for that. This is the only time this has ever happened. I had a squib load. Maybe that had to do with the ammo. I'm not sure. I won't blame the gun, but that was something that was pretty scary that happened with this particular firearm. I was able to take care of the problem, and this gun continues to shoot and run flawless. The biggest pro that I think it has, it's a lifetime warranty with PSA. Anything that happens to it, those folks will back it up 100%. Really nice to know about that particular part about the firearm. So I really like that. So yeah, that is the PSA AK9. Hope you guys like that one. And then lastly, what we have here on the table, you guys have seen this on other videos. Again, if you haven't, click on the cards or look on the playlist. You'll see a better review on this particular firearm. But this is the PTR MP5 Clone. MP5. Excellent platform. Great firearm. Accurate. Badass. Cool factor. Overall, just great shooter. Now, going through it a little bit, it comes with its own built-in sights, which are nice. They're pretty pick up. You can adjust them in the back. They have those circle ghost sights or whatever they're called. It does have a tiny Picatinny rail here, enough for me to put that Romeo 5 optic on there, which is great. If you guys see, I really like that particular optic for it. It does have this SB folding brace on it. It doesn't have ambi controls, but you can see it on both sides. You can put one to it, so that's really nice. Trigger is really nice out of the box. No real bad thing on that. It does have this small little M-lock rail and handguard, which is pretty cool, just for you to put your hand there and rest in there. And overall, it is just a fun thing to shoot. It does have a tri-lug adapter, so it is suppressor ready or can ready, so you can put that on there. And then you can change different muzzles if you wanted to as well. Now, let me talk to you about the pros. Pros is, cool factor. That is big pro. Any kind of look on this is excellent. Pros is, if you have any other, or you find any other MP5 or real MP5, the original MP5 accessories, They're interchangeable. Even the workings, the things are really good. This is roller blowback design, so it's a little softer on that recoil. So that's a pro. The cons, this is where the part that the cons are. So I would like to change this grip. I do like the angle of it, but it's just, feels really plasticky. So I would want to be able to have something a little bit different. I would like to have a grip where it's more like AR platform, where you just take the grip off and change that one on. So that's a con that I kind of have. I don't know, I'll probably work onto something on that. Another con is the mags. It does take regular MP mags, HK mags, all that. I have ETS mags, that's the one that I have with it. It's probably the most economic ones that I find, which are good for me, but the mags in itself are a little pricier. That's not a deal breaker, it's just, you know, mags are a big part of any platform that you have. And you're dishing out, you know, 60 bucks, 70 bucks per every mag after that, it can get pricey after that. So that's something that I wish that would be a little bit less on there. The other con that I kind of say, it's a little harder to take down, not that bad. Once you're familiar with taking it apart, it's easy. It's not bad, but it is just different. A little bit more cumbersome. But, you know, again, that's what I would say considered a con. I would have liked, and I know it's just a different platform, maybe a little bit more Picatinny rail so I can put a light on there, because I figure that if I put a light here, if I wanted to, it's just a lot of things going on in the whole front. There might be other ways to put it on. I just think that if it would have been somewhere on here, that would have been a pro instead of a con. Outside of that, another pro, I guess, you know, I know we're talking about the cons, is it does have dual mag release. It has the paddle here, and then it has the button, kind of like an AR. But that is a pro. Not really much cons on it. Great firearm all in general. So yeah, that was the pistol caliber carbine edition of this. Hopefully I was able to tell you a little bit of the difference. The main thing out of all of them is that 3 points of contact that I will tell you gets that platform stability. It's just a smaller, sleek overall shooting platform as well. I keep saying platform, I'm sorry, but all the firearms that I showed you here are different in their own ways and have some similarities. They're much easier to shoot, easier on the accuracy, controlling recoil. Those are all pluses. Those are great things. So let me know, out of the guns that we showed here, which was your favorite? Which did you think was the one that you would probably want to have? Again, we talked about the Foxtrot mic, AR9, excellent platform. AKV, one of a kind platform, nice variant right there. We talked about the MP5, which is awesome. And then we also talked about the Glock 19 and how that became a PCC, somewhat of a PCC. I'd like to know, what's your go-to PCC? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, if you're liking information like this, consider subscribing. Make sure if you are subscribed, to click on the notification bell so you can stay up to date with videos like this. And then hit that likes button. You know, it helps out the channel tremendously. Get down in the comment, let me know. It helps let me know which direction I should be going in the next video. Again, thank you for joining me on this particular video, but until next time, I'll see you guys later.